World War Polo Entertainment Group. If you're watching this joint on Facebook, turn your notifications. If you're watching this joint on Facebook, hit the share button. And if you're watching this joint on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching this joint on IGTV, turn your notifications on. I'm saying a lot of love to everybody who's watching these joints. I definitely appreciate, you know what I'm saying, watching these joints. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, speaking on different topics that I think should be touched on. If y'all have any topics that y'all want me to speak on, DM me. I definitely get on top of that, you know what I'm saying. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna finish part 2 of the joint trust part 2, right? I want to pick back up off of when you to mend a relationship that where the trust was broken, right? How that's possible, right? All right, like I was saying, it's 2 kind of ways a person kind of break your trust, right? That I see more or less, right? One way, for example, is just like going back to like money being valuable and trust being valuable. And if you kind of make trust money in this scenario, right? If you was to loan out some of your trust, like $100 worth of your trust, right, and somebody gave you $98 back, they kind of broke your trust, right? Versus you gave somebody $2, you loaned out, you fronted out $2 worth of trust, right? And they ain't give you nothing back. In both instances, the people broke your trust and they both owe you $2. But in one scenario, a person gave 98% of it, of what they owe back, and they owe a small percentage, which is 2%, right? That might be something that you can continue to invest in, being made that if they was, you know, add that extra 2 you owe me on to the next time. You feel what I'm saying? On whatever trust, you know, however that works, right? Versus the person who owes you $2, but you loaned them $2 and they ain't give you nothing. It's kind of hard. That person right there probably wouldn't be a person that you want to continue to invest in. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you might want to front them out one more time, being that it wasn't a whole lot. But, you know what I'm saying, they've got a lot riding on this second go round. You feel me? All right, like say the first person, we're going to talk about the first person because that's a person that's prior. They broke your trust in some type of shape, form, or fashion, but it wasn't really enough to stop being cool with them. It wasn't enough to really look at them like they the worst individuals on earth, or not to be able to, you know what I'm saying, diddy bop with them anymore, basically. You feel what I'm saying? So you whip out the scale, and what you do is you never, first of all, you never give a person more than what you can afford to lose. And I know trust be like an issue a lot of time to women with dudes. But it be a trust issue with us, with women too. We just don't make it on the forefront of our conversations. We don't wear it on our shoulders, more or less, right? You gotta whip that scale out, and when you whip that joint out, you give them something that you can afford to lose, but it ain't gonna even really hurt you. And it's like a trial base, without telling them it's a trial base. You see what I'm saying? You don't hold a person hostage, and you don't make a lot of rules with it, and you kind of got to play dumbfounded with it, like, you know, this is me being stupid again, you know. But in all actuality, you watching where every move, every detail, like that your eye could pick up. That is this person a person that shot the free throw and it missed? Or is this person just like a bum? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is this what you do? Or is that just something that was done? Because, like, as a human, you got to also know this. You don't want to be too hard on people because, you know, you might turn around and do something similar to what they done. And then you look like a hypocrite if you know what I'm saying, if you played it, you know, if you was, you know, real adamant and going real hard about something that probably couldn't be controlled. But like, if it could be controlled and it was done deliberately or neglectfully in a person thinking, then you probably don't want to invest in that. But sometimes you gotta give people another chance, man. Like I say, trust is something that's earned. It ain't given. So to allow a person to earn your trust back is what you're doing. You're not just gonna sit there and say, well, everything you done, I'm gonna just turn my back and just allow you to start all the way from the beginning. The beginning is trusting them again, no matter how small or how far-fetched, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that like answered the question or not, but if there's a question that need to be answered more on the subject, I guess I can go a little bit more detail. But y'all get ready for this movie, man. Aoyama Kayama is our first movie that we got coming out, man. World War Polo Entertainment Group, man. We doing big things. Anybody know me know I ain't lying, right? And we got 2 more joints on the table, man. Shout out to Lil Kenny, man, from Riverdale, man. He the dude, man. Up and coming artist, man. He working hard out here. Got a pleasure to do some work with him. Hopefully get a chance to do some more work. One up. You know what I'm saying? We moving and grooving out here. This movie's about to be what's popping. We almost in the editing stage, so the writing is already going back down on this second joint that we putting together. And we got another joint kind of in the making. So, man, this is what it do, man. Shout out to Rush, first signed artist off our label. You know what I'm saying? We making it do what it do, moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got work for y'all. Again, if I could touch bases on anything, hit me up, DM me, drop a comment or whatever, man. World War Polo Entertainment Group. We out here.